Davis, later to be joined by a pair of players. Coach, if you could open up with a statement, and then we'll take questions.
Well, first I thank God for this opportunity to lead this program. A couple years ago, I didn't have a job, and Charlie couldn't call me, offer me the job, and I'm just thankful that Coach, the president, entrusted the program in my hands. Last year was a struggle for us as a basketball team. Similar to what Southern went through this year, we knew we couldn't go to the tournament. We thought we had the best team last year, but Coach Banks did a terrific job of representing Swac in the tournament. And this year I thought we had the best team in the league, but Coach Banks did the best job coaching this year in the Swac. So I'm just really excited for the program. Really excited to be in the city of Houston. My family, we love being here. Love being in a place that really appreciate hard work, and the players that we have. Some of them come from other places, but they all made a commitment to the program, and they made a commitment to being coached, and that's the most important thing, is coaching players who want to be coached. I think sometimes it's pretty hard on them. It may look from afar that I'm tough on them, but I know what it takes to be a champion, and it's my job to lead them and prepare them for the real world, because these guys can go out and compete against other conferences for basketball opportunities. They can compete against other conferences for job opportunities in the real world. So as their leader, I have to prepare them for that. So I'm just proud of them. You know, it's so wonderful for me to be a part of this program.
Joining Coach Davis to his right is Eric Murray, who finished with a game high 27 points, 10 rebounds. To his left is Jose Rodriguez, who added 13 points. Questions?
Coach Richard, when did you guys to have down 7 points? What was the feeling?
Well, I was relaxed from the standpoint of our talent. I was disappointed in some of our effort, but I knew we had a better team. Our guys were so excited about being in a position to go to the tournament, and so the first half I thought we played excited, not nervous, but excited. And so at halftime I just told our guys to settle down, relax, play. We played poorly in the first half from a team standpoint. I think we were only down 6 points, 7 points at the half, and that was in reach. And so we came out, we settled down. I think around the 10-minute mark, 13-minute mark, when we tied and took the lead. I know once we got the lead, it was going to be very difficult for us not to win the game if we made our free throws. And so both of these guys, Eric and Jose, had a tremendous game. Eric was fantastic. Jose, in non-conference, he's one of the better players in the country. And today he showed why he's one of the better players in the country in non-conference. And so it was my job as a leader to make sure that we came out the second half to stay focused and focus on winning the game more than anything else.
Coach, we had talked earlier in the year about managing the expectation. The expectation after the first year, the way you ran through the conference was so high. I think a lot of times people underestimate how good this conference is. Just kind of talk about how the path of getting from point A. We all knew that at the beginning of the season, especially with the addition of Eric, the potential was there, but navigating the course over a long, difficult season.
Well, last year coming into the league, we went 16-2. This year, I think the coaches in this league were really good this year. Like really good. I could tell that they had really prepared over the summer for us. Everybody we played, we got the A game. Our chemistry wasn't there at the beginning of the conference play. We played really well in non-conference, but once we got to the conference, the chemistry kind of fell off a little bit. We lost 6 games in conference play, but all 6 came down to the last 2 minutes of the game. And when you get the game in 2 minutes, it's up for the coach to coach you and do some things to help you win the game in the last 2 minutes. And so refocus. These guys made a commitment to one game at a time. We won the last 6 conference games in a row. We finished up 12-6, second place outright. We had a really good Southern team on the road the last game of the season. The expectations should be out here at Texas Southern. This is the best job in the Swac. Great city. I love Houston, you know, third or fourth largest city in America. So everybody should want to come and play at Texas Southern in the Swac. So saying that and having players like we have, they're going to be ready to play, just like PD ready to play tonight. And I thought the second half we just came out and fought. And our effort started to match our talent. And my job as a leader is to push these guys beyond their ability every single day in practice. So once they reach their ability, they keep going, and close that gap between potential and performance. And so we have the potential, and our performance has closed the gap a little more. So, but this is just something that I think it's just the beginning. I think we can go in a tournament and do well. I'll be very disappointed if we don't go in a tournament and play like we're a championship team. Not just be happy. Eric asked me why I wasn't really excited and happy about the win. And I said we have more work to do. This is a very good basketball team. And when they recognize their ability and their potential, they will go to this tournament and perform well.
Mike, for you personally, you kind of hit on it out there. Each time you take a team, it's special. If it's a different team, you've now taken 3 teams. Because of your situation, not having a job at the point, and maybe where this program was, is that a little bit, make this a little bit more special?
Well, you know, 2 years ago I lost my mom, and I lost 2 nephews within a 3-month period. And then I lost my job at the end of that season. And so it was really a tough time for me and my family. And when I was out of a job, the AD and president called and offered me the job, and I was excited about taking the job. And I was surprised when people would say, well, why would you go to Texas Southern? I'm like, no, why not? It's in Houston. It's the best job in the league. And the third, I didn't have a job. And so coming here, we went on probation in September. We had seniors, 4 or 5 seniors last year that couldn't compete in the conference tournament, the NCAA tournament. We ended up winning the league last year, 16-2, 12-game win streak. And so I'm just happy about the opportunity. Anytime someone entrusts you with their program to be a leader, then you have to be just that. And so I know some of my methods and some of my lessons I teach these guys make it a little harder sometimes, but the world is hard and the world is tough. And you're not going to go out and compete against the Swac to get jobs in the real world. You're going to compete against the real world. And so I'm proud of these guys, like really proud of these guys, because they wanted to be coached. They wanted to make that commitment. And some of them has never been pushed hard and loved at the same time. And so that's what I try to do to them, push them really hard. But once the practice is over, once the game is over, they can tell you that I'm that guy who will sit down and talk to them, but then the next day in practice, I want you to give me your total concentration, your focus, and your effort.
Eric, just talk about the journey for you. I know this has to be gratifying. No secret, you've had a couple stops before arriving at TSU, and you put everything into your game and you showed your leadership, especially when the team was down. They rode you on into the championship. Just talk about this tournament and how gratifying being a champion at TSU is for you.
I mean, I think I owed it to them because, you know, I was riding them for like the last 6 or 7 games. You know, when I couldn't score and teams was triple and double on me, I would kick the ball out to them and they would make plays. So I just like to give a lot of credit to my teammates.
Mike, how important was it to come out and get off that quick start in the second half? I know it's always important to say you want to score points, but how important was it to get out quickly and kind of trying to chase momentum from where it was?
It was important from the standpoint of relaxing our guys. They believed, they wanted it really bad. And I could tell. See, this team, when they're excited, they want to rush things, and they wanted to win. I could hear them in the locker room. I could see the way they walked in the bus, walked off the bus, the way they conduct themselves in practice in the hotel. It was business, and I'm just happy for them because they have an opportunity to go play in the NCAA tournament. A lot of players that go to college basketball never get that opportunity to play in the NCAA. It's the big dance, and as they said, it's one shining moment. So they'll have this memory for the rest of their life. We have players that played in the NBA venue that would never get an opportunity to play in a venue like this, and the Swac put on just a wonderful show.
We got time for one more question.
Jose, talk about what this means to you in the season.
It means a lot, you know. From the preseason, this was our goal to win the championship. It wasn't easy, it came hard. Coach pushing us every day, pushing us to our limits, and just us listening to him and believing in him and believing in us, and knowing that if we do what is right, we can win.
That's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.